I'm Tina Shelton with these headlines from News 4 during the intermission of the Merry Monarch Festival. Honolulu police investigating the screwdriver stabbing of a prison guard at Halawa this week have come up with a startling conclusion. They believe the attack was a hoax, the injury self-inflicted after the guard first tried to get an inmate to stab him. For the past 2 days, inmates at Halawa were subjected to a partial lockdown. One inmate was even isolated to his cell after he refused to take a lie detector test. He had been identified at that point as a suspect. But police sources told News 4 that they ended up putting the guard, Paul Santiago, on a polygraph and arresting him on a misdemeanor charge of making a false claim to police. News 4 informed the prison spokesman today of the guard's arrest. And Lowell Goldera told us tonight that it turns out the inmates are the ones who tipped them off to what was going on, that the prison's information is that Santiago solicited or was trying to solicit their help in his plan. How serious was the wound? The prison says the screwdriver went in 3 inches, but what was apparently to the fleshy part of the shoulder, and they believe the guard knew it wasn't going to do too much damage to him. Goldera says Santiago confessed, but wouldn't reveal a motive. He has been suspended without pay for 30 days while an investigation continues. The lockdown on inmates was lifted this morning. Fire broke out this evening atop the Ala Moana Hotel, causing quite a stir. Smoke was streaming from the roof where our KITV transmitter is located. Fortunately, it was only the cooking vent that caught fire, and firefighters from 5 companies had it under control in about 16 minutes. Nobody was hurt. Mayor Fossey says tonight he's throwing in the towel, that rapid transit is dead. Mayor Fossey pointed the finger of blame at the city council.
It's dead because, hey, you keep batting your head against a wall for just so long, and then you say, hey, let's be practical. You have to consider who you're dealing with.
Fossey says he doesn't see the city council getting the 5 votes needed for a rapid transit funding plan. Fossey lays the blame on 2 council members in particular, John Henry Felix and Reen Moncho. The council has until May 6th to approve a funding plan or risk losing $76 million in federal money for the project. Governor Wahehe says if the city council kills rapid transit, the state will not pursue it. Honolulu police opened a murder investigation today after a man's body was found at a portion of Makua Beach. The beach is known as Prey for Sex, an area near Makua Cave. Police say a beachgoer discovered the body this morning, that the body had several wounds. The victim appears to be a part Hawaiian male in his 20s. Police have no suspects nor a motive at this time. President Clinton says he's so outraged over the Bosnian Serbs' refusal to join in a UN peace plan that he's considering stepped-up military action. During a news conference today, Clinton said he's considering every option short of sending U.S. ground forces into Bosnia. Pentagon officials say the most likely option would be airstrikes against Serb artillery positions to help end the slaughter of Bosnian Muslims. In Los Angeles, the jury in Rodney King's civil rights trial is expected to make an announcement tomorrow. It is not known if that means the jury has reached a verdict or is deadlocked. Los Angeles police are on a citywide alert. In just a few moments, we'll be going live to Hilo with Dan Cook. But still ahead, the governor backs off a little on his choice for a convention center, and Hamakua's bankruptcy trustee resigns. We'll be right back.
It's McCaps Mania at McDonald's. Right now, every breakfast, lunch, and dinner extra value meal comes with a free Mickey D's milk cap. Collect them, trade them with your friends, or just play with them. We have 50 different designs, a different one at each store, plus 4 weekly designs. See if you can collect the entire set. But hey, you better hurry, because these McCaps won't be around for long. Buy any extra value meal and get a free McCap. What you want is what you get at your Hawaii McDonald's today.
Today, Governor Wahehe backed off his endorsement of the old Aloha Motors car lot as a convention center site. The governor had been against the other site in the Hobron Lane area because the state would have had to condemn most of the land, and that might lead to time-consuming lawsuits. But since then, developer Jack Myers has significantly changed his plans.
We still call him a condemnation, but he does offer the advantage of simple, freestanding property. The Aloha Motor site, in my opinion, still offers the opportunity to get something built faster. But this is a new ballgame.
Aloha Motors developers have now also offered a fee-simple deal. The governor says he thinks the public is benefiting from all the competition. The man put in charge of Hamakua Sugar during its bankruptcy has resigned. Paul Sakuda says the lack of liability insurance left him personally exposed in case of an accident at the plantation. But Sakuda says he will return as trustee if the court approves Governor Wahehe's plans to harvest Hamakua's remaining sugar. As News 4's Daryl Huff reports now, that plan has a way to go.
The governor wants the bankruptcy judge to approve sort of a side deal to the Hamakua bankruptcy. He's offering an $8 million loan guarantee. The loan would be paid back immediately from a harvest that could bring in $40 million. It's sugarcane that would otherwise be left untouched because the Western Farm Credit Bank thinks it's too risky to harvest.
I think the bank has an entirely different point of view, and their point of view is, you know, we don't really care because we got enough to take care of our assets and we intend to leave.
If he succeeds with the court, legislators are next. Some aren't ready to sign on yet.
I would feel to me that there is 100% guarantee that we can get the money back. And I wouldn't want to proceed otherwise.
At this point, we think it's a good idea, and we hope to support the governor in this effort.
The state will take its plan to bankruptcy court next week. Daryl Huff, News 4, State Capitol.
And there's other news affecting the Big Island tonight. For that, we go live to Dan Cook at the Naniloa Hotel in Hilo. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Tina. How are you? The Department of Health today has given Puna Geothermal the go-ahead to start up one of their wells, and they have planned to do that next Tuesday morning. There are some conditions attached to that go-ahead, though. PGV says it will clean out its well number KS9 and start sending power to Hawaiian Electric Light Company on Thursday. That's something they've been waiting for since October of '91. PGV tried to clean out that well once before in February, but in that process released high levels of hydrogen sulfide. That prompted the Department of Health to stop the procedure and implement new regulations. Officials say that the clean-out that is scheduled next Tuesday will create some odor, and under the permit, that's not odor, under the permit, PGV will be setting up a temporary site for residents to go to during that procedure if they so desire. They're not being required to do that, but if they would like to go there for the duration of the procedure, they may do so. We want to move to weather very quickly. We just have a few moments here, and we want to show you quickly a picture of the statewide map to give you an idea what kind of weather is expected for the day tomorrow on this wonderful weekend here in Hilo. It's actually looking very wonderful all across the state of Hawaii. We do have a cloud and a couple of raindrops up there, indicating that windward Amauka showers are possible, but we're really not looking for that much in the way of precipitation. The forecast will tell the story, and it goes like this for tonight in Honolulu and the vicinity. Mostly fair tonight. We'll have a few windward Amauka showers, lower 70s tonight. Trades are 5 to 15, and then tomorrow, trades at 5 to 15. But by tomorrow night, we might lose trades altogether because the high-pressure ridge is sliding down a bit over the island chain. Partly sunny tomorrow, some morning showers, high in the mid-80s, and the surf, high surf advisory in effect. North and West Shore showing about 8 to 12 tonight, and that should continue through tomorrow, probably into Sunday with some occasional 15-footers. Everybody else is 1 to 3, and there are no other marine warnings in effect. Another beautiful night in Hilo for Kuhiko competition. But at the moment, before we start the second half of that, we'll go back for more news with Tina Shelton in Honolulu.
Okay, thanks, Dan. We think we heard Dan's infant son in the background there. That would be Robbie. This is Rob with a quick sports break as we continue the intermission of Mary Monarch.
Okay, Tina, let's get right into it. Very pleasant good evening. The UH baseball team draw on game 1 of the weekend wax set to Fresno State this afternoon. The final was 3-2. And if I could just reach over to you, Tina, we'll just bring this right over. The final was 3-2. Late homer by the Bulldogs wanted. They'll play tomorrow. One more on Sunday. Also, HPU, NAIA level, Alawai Field. HPU takes 2 from Hilo. The UH volleyball team in progress against UC San Diego at Club. Hawaii taking games 1 and 2. Tritons won game 3. Game 4 is in progress. And on Maui, the high school state tennis tournament wrapped up. Congratulations to Punahou The boys bracket, they won it. Brian Sakamoto of Waiakea, the individual winner. On the girls' side, Baldwin wins. Janelle Kanashiro of Punahou, the individual winner there. Over on the UH campus today, the Rainbow football team's second to last scrimmage of the spring practice session. Check out the pass from Ivan Jasper to Sai Hirota. That's what spring's all about. The run of the day belonged to third-string quarterback Rodney Glover, straight up the chute. And, of course, Michael Carter is still injured with his thumb injury after 2 rounds of the Seniors PGA Championship. Tom Weiskopf, J.C. Snead tied at -7. Now let's take a look at today's Major League and NBA scores on a roll. The winners in the National League, Cubbies, Expos, as it comes rolling up. Very fast. Astros, Padres, Dodgers, Giants winners. American League, White Sox, Tigers, Indians, Yankees, Orioles, and Twins. As we move to the NBA winners, Hornets, Cavs, Blazers, Pacers, Bulls, Mavs winners. Kings beat San Antonio tonight. Sonics over Phoenix, Clips, and Houston round out tonight's winners. Let's go back to Tina.
And if you were taping all that, you can just rewind it and watch it a few times. That's all the time we have for news tonight. They're just about ready to begin the second half of tonight's Hula Kahiko competition. We thank you for joining us at News 4 and send you back to Hilo with a fond aloha.